BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, a couple of months ago, I told y'all that Tekashi 6ix9ine was not gonna go into witness protection. Guess what? Tekashi 6ix9ine is not gonna go into witness protection. How's everybody doing this morning? Shout out to Vic Star, Queen Established, BBN Network. Shout out to you too, homie. Shout out to For Show Got Flow, Ray Banda, Tammy Baker, Hunter Rizzo throwing shades, Rio Martinez. Yo, salute to Rio, because he works at night, so he hasn't been here for the Tonight Show. So, you know, yeah. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to Big Hub. The game is rigged. Preferred guest. What up, United States Minds? I'm not going there. What up? Furious Lugo, Big Hats, Red Rick Lando, Gary, DJ Muggs, Shy Murder, MK Ultra, Mommy Rocks, 32 Savage. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a beautiful morning today. That's a fact. All Goo, JB Cuzzo, Tori Mosley, Jack Kim. What up? Yo, what up, Terry Griggs? Terry Griggs said me. Oh, man. Oh, man. What up? I don't have anybody doing anything. Fury, I don't know. I'm going to call you Fury or some shit. I don't got nobody doing anything, just so we can be clear. What's up, Marcus Go? What up, John Smack Smoke Shot? Ken Wanna Grows. Now, at this point, right, if you are surprised that anything that I say come true, I don't know what to tell you. At this point, if I say some shit and it comes true and you surprised, I don't know what to tell you. I told y'all that 6ix9ine was not gonna go into freaking witness protection. I told y'all this months ago. Oh, man. The favorite rapper is probably a rap. Red Rick right about that. Did not mean to make that rhyme. I got a crystal ball in my closet. But I told everybody this. Oh, wait, hold on, though. Show of hands. Who remembers me telling everybody 6ix9ine is not going to go into witness protection? Who remembers me saying this? Show of hands. You remember this? You don't remember this? I'm just curious. Remember when I kept telling y'all, stop believing the suckers? When I kept telling y'all that, I said, yo, stop believing the suckers. Right? I was trying to inform y'all that these suckers, they out here and they like, yo, I can't win. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to mess up somebody else from winning. Because I can't win. I don't have either the talent, I don't have the connections, or I don't have whatever the hell. So since I can't win, I'm going to try to get in another dude way. That's what suckers do. Stop believing these suckers. At this point, there's about 4 or 5 channels that if you don't want to waste your time, you don't show up and watch their content. That's just my point. That's just my opinion. I mean, you know, whatever makes you entertained, go do whatever makes you entertained. But at the end of the day, There's about 4 or 5 channels that if integrity means anything to you, you would stop watching. Shout out to Mike Evo starting the $5 drive. He said, hope you have a Friday. Hell, I hope I have a Friday too. What in the hell? I hope everybody has a Friday. What's going on with you, Mike? Mike, what's going on with you? You okay over there, yo? We should all have Fridays. Oh, man, yo. What's going on with you, Mike? Are you good? I don't know, man, yo. The fuck is going on, man? It's just the morning, yo. Maybe, he ain't had his coffee yet. Oh, man. So, you here to tell me I'm wrong about something, DJ? You here to criticize me, DJ KW? What you want to criticize? So, you criticizing that I'm in a good mood? I don't know what you criticizing. I can't be in a good mood? Gary says the media ain't mentioned no one else snitch but 6ix9ine. Said he brought down Treyway. First of all, I consider myself part of the media, and I've been telling y'all for the longest that 6ix9ine isn't even the linchpin to this case. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. 6ix9ine is not the linchpin to this case. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. Now, if you're gonna believe what other people are saying, that's on you. But I've been telling y'all for the longest. For the longest. Oh, no, I'm just saying, just in general. The one of the biggest known racks right now on the planet is CEO Chris. But, we can't talk about CEO Chris, though. We only can talk about 6ix9ine. That's it. We only can talk about 6ix9ine. We can't talk about CEO Chris. We can't talk about how CEO Chris took down 30 dudes and he tried to take down 30 or 40 more, but he couldn't because they had to shut the investigation short because 6ix9ine was about to get hurt, and so the government had to shut it down. And 6ix9ine went on fucking the Breakfast Club and talked crazy, and people's gonna come after him. Nah, man, I can't be in a good mood. I'm just in a good mood. Oh, you wanted to say, hope we having a good Friday. Okay, good. I was a little concerned and shit. Like, some people don't have Fridays? What's going on here? He said, you could talk about CEOs Chris all day, in fact. If you don't, you wouldn't be keeping it real. Yeah, I could talk about this dude. CEO Chris is doing wild shit out there. Once again, let me also say this. I am not advocating drug use. I'm not advocating drug selling. I'm not advocating gun violence. I'm not advocating anything that's tearing down our community. And anything that's tearing down our community, I think that our community needs to decide to be done with it. What I am saying explicitly is this particular case, the way that it was being reported originally, was putting all the weight on 1 and 2 individuals when it's much bigger than what people were making it out to be. And I've been telling y'all that. 6ix9ine is not, they're not as concerned about 6ix9ine as other people are. 6ix9ine was not the linchpin to this particular case, period. Also, I told y'all that 6ix9ine was not going to go in the, I kept saying, that people was like, yo, he's going to go into witness protection. I was saying, why? Why does 6ix9ine need to go into witness protection? Did I already hear from somebody that he wasn't going to go into witness protection? Yes, I did. But I heard about that after I said I don't see no reason for him to go into witness protection. Then somebody contacted me after that, just so I could tell y'all the way how the chain of events went. Just to tell y'all how the chain of events went. I first said I don't see no reason why 6ix9ine needs to go into witness protection. And then after I said that, like a week or two later, maybe a week later, I don't know. Maybe it could have been this. I don't know how long after that. Somebody contacted me and let me know what 6ix9ine's plans actually were, or what they believed 6ix9ine's plans to actually be. Let me say that. 6ix9ine didn't tell anything they didn't already know. That's a 100%. I didn't see him. I didn't see him tell anything that that we all didn't already know. So that would be dope if I interviewed 6ix9ine. That would be the interview of the year. Not for nothing, but he ain't gonna give me an interview. Come on, I don't see it happening. But I mean, that would be. Remember, I had the interview of the year last year. Well, the second interview, because I mean, I guess the first one would be 6ix9ine on Breakfast Club, but the second one was that Snow Billy interview. Don't forget that. Shout out to Snow Billy for doing that interview with me, by the way. I really don't got no beef with the dude. I don't know why he keep being mad at me. Snow Billy stay mad at me. But I really don't got no beef with the dude, to be honest with you. I don't dislike Snow or nothing like that. I don't want nobody to think that. I don't got no problem with him personally. He mad at me. I'm not one of those people that you're going to get mad at, so I'm going to get mad at you. I'm not one of those people. Zeke did not get me that Snow Billy interview, and I'm hitting you over the head with your bags just for mentioning Zeke's name, and then also saying that he got me an interview, which he didn't get me. I contacted Snow. Go ask him. Shout out to Noble T. Patterson Bay for the donation for keeping the $5 drive alive, or starting it. Well, somebody already started it, so keeping it alive. He says, let's start the $5 drive. Keep up the good journalism for us. I'm trying, my brother. Shout out to Throwing Shades for starting the $2 drive today. Salute. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, my brother. That's a fact. But I contacted Snow first. This isn't even a conversation that I want to have, to be honest with you. I didn't say I needed to do anything. Please don't put words in my mouth, ugly feet, or whatever your name is. Don't put words in my mouth. I ain't say I needed anything. Well, I was in court. He might have saw me. I mean, that's also assuming he know who I am. We can't even be sure he know who I am. He might not even know who I am. So what the fuck? Who am I? I'm just a regular guy, man. Shout out to Miguel Pineda for the donation. He said, "Thank you, no, thank you, my brother. If it wasn't for the support that I get here, like I get a lot of support. Y'all guys give me a lot of support, and I really do appreciate y'all. Um, and I'm not just talking about the donations or whatever. I'm talking about the fucking likes on the videos. I'm talking about showing up in the chat. I'm talking about every once in a while when I open up the jump off and I see somebody talking shit, and then when y'all talking back at them, like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Jack Frost said this, that. This shit is lame. I love that support. I love when y'all sometimes y'all save a troll. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna explain how sometimes y'all save a troll. A troll will go into one of my videos and make a comment. I'll see the comment and be like, I don't want to have to deal with this. And then I'll get ready to kick them. But if one of y'all interact with that troll first, Sometimes I don't kick them. Sometimes I'll let y'all keep going back and forth with each other. Just so everybody know. Yeah, he's currently helping the government take somebody else down. He was still working. Shout out to Ungly Feet. Said, damn, I wasn't saying it like that. For the donation, said, damn, I wasn't saying it like that. I didn't take it as no way. You good, don't worry about it. Let's plug this phone in for a little while before I gotta plug this other thing in. I don't feel like reaching over there for the other plug. CEO calling everybody out, Chris. That's funny. He's infiltrating big YouTubers. Guys, is hilarious. Somebody got kicked yesterday. Carlos. Fuck, I can't remember the whole entire name. His name is Carlos. He got kicked yesterday. We probably shouldn't have kicked him. I feel bad about it. Sorry about that, Carlos. But I can't find that name. That graveyard is too deep. If I could find the name, I would. But that graveyard, YouTube needs to make a thing where you could put a person's name into the graveyard, and then it let you find them so you could unblock them. That's what YouTube needs to do. That would be very helpful. I think everybody needs a lawyer. Every single human being needs to have a lawyer. That's what I think. If you live in America, you need a lawyer. Stoner Kid, you said the N-word. That's not going through. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm pretty besides the academics, I can't say, I don't know. I think everybody else has dragged 6ix9ine at some point or another, but I mean, I probably got a couple of negative videos out there about him. That's a fact. Shout out to Nell Flow joining the $2 drive. Say, keep up the good work from the DMV. Shout out to everybody in the DMV. Yeah, we need a search bar for the graveyard. That's a fact. You ain't never lie. Even though I did just say that, you just confirm it. Yeah, we need a search bar. That's a fact. Everybody needs a lawyer in this climate that we live in America, man. Don't let nobody tell you different. Why would I go to law school? Did I consider it at one time? Yeah, I did, but I didn't want to go do no more schooling, so I just decided not to do it. But why should I go to law school? I'm pretty sure that they got real lawyers out there. I'm pretty sure that they are way, well, I know for a fact they're way better than I could be. We don't need me being a lawyer. Shout out to Rio Martinez for the donation. He said $1 million. Pinky, $1 million. Shout out to Rio Martinez, man. That's a fact. Let's have a vote real quick. Who thinks that 6ix9ine should go into witness protection? You think that 6ix9ine should go into witness protection? You do not think that 6ix9ine should go into witness protection. Okay, let's not use the N word. That comment keeps not going through because you keep using the N word. Yeah, you need a lawyer to take a shit nowadays. That's a fact. No, really need a lawyer. That lady that's about to get fired from her job that was talking about how much she hate N words. That was jumping up and down in that damn CVS. She about to need a hell of a lawyer. She gonna be out of work. She ain't gonna even be able to pay for a lawyer. If you think he's gonna be the one paying for his security, then you don't know. He's not gonna be 9 times out of 10. He's not gonna be paying for his own security. Somebody else is gonna be paying for the security and getting the money back in taxes. I'm telling you. I'm not sure how much time Harv is facing, but I know they offered him 7 or something like that. Shout out to the Gamers Rig for the donation. He says, salute to all the zombies rising from the graveyard with new accounts. Equals new subs. Shout out to them. That's a fact. I don't know who's paying, but I wouldn't be surprised if the individuals that will possibly be the owners of the somebody just did some bullshit. I'm not even gonna say nothing. But my landlord just did some bullshit. Let me be quiet, bro. He don't know I don't need the fucking power to go live. The computer doesn't need to be plugged in to work. No, they hit the fucking switch. It's a long story. I'm not going into it. Landlord just on some bullshit right now. Anyway, yeah, he'll be alright. It is what it is. He's on some bullshit. I live in New York City. So for everybody that's like you need to get your own house or whatever, I live in New York City. New York City. You know the place where a freaking a studio apartment can run you $1,200 a month. New York City. That's where I live. Anyway, yep. This person is getting hit dead with their bags. I be looking for y'all. There you go. I'm gonna hit you right there with your freaking Barbie World bags. I don't know what I can't think of nothing at that time. Yeah, hit that person dead with their bags. I'm not playing that. Yo, could we throw some bags up there so this person can see what they got hit in the face with? Could we get some bags? And yo, we got almost 500 people in here. We could get to 200 likes. Could we hit that like button? Shout out world famous Medford Peter TV for the donation. Appreciate you, my brother. Part of the $5 drive. Hey, let's get them bags up there. That's a fact. Every time somebody get hit in the face with their bags, man, I be looking for them bags. I ain't gonna lie. Got a question. Who thinks I should cover the Troy Ave case? You think I should cover the Troy Ave case? You do not think I should cover the Troy Ave case. I be hitting people. They be invisible. They be getting hit with their bags. Y'all don't even be seeing it. Y'all don't understand how many people I hit with their bags in a day. We are not doing the Frank thing in here because this dude been beefing with me and I don't know why he's beefing with me. So I'm not going to kick you out, prolific and gifted, because you just don't know. But when people are beefing with me, we don't put their signs up in here. We don't flash their signs. I don't got no problem with homeboy, but he's beefing at me, so I don't want his signs going on. Troy Ave case don't start till December, everybody. It starts in December. Noriega and Star Brim are arguing about it. I think I might do a couple of videos on that and we see where that goes. Maybe I'll do a couple of videos and then we see where it goes. Shout out to Mr. Dap for the donation. He said, I saw someone ask what the like button is. Close the chat window and hit the thumbs up button. It turns blue when it's pressed. You got to be sure, you know. So that's what I think I might. Could we get to freaking 200 likes? We got 500 people in here. That many of y'all don't want to hit the like button? Oh, man. Yeah, Star Brim. I don't know. I don't know. That's her thing. I know. I guess she want that to be her thing. I'm not mad. I'm not disrespecting her at all. I think she want that, you know, the SMD thing to be her thing. You know, it is what it is. That's what I assume. Yeah, she's thick as hell. That's a fact. Shout out to Daisy May joining the $5 drive. Says, what does get hit with the bag means? Asking for a friend. When you get hit with your bags, that means that we have kicked you out of the room and you are blocked. Basically, think about, you ever saw the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? So when I'm hitting people with their bags, I'm throwing them out the crib like they freaking, like they jazz. I'm throwing them out the crib like they jazz. When you get hit with your bags, you get thrown out the crib, yo. I'm not going to talk about whether the person's butt is real or not. I could say this much. In the face, she's pretty as shit. And that cannot be questioned. In the face, she is pretty as hell. That is not a question. Star Brim is beautiful. Hell fucking yeah. She beautiful. Personally, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay, so let's talk about something real quick, and then we're gonna get back to the Tekashi stuff. But let's talk about something real quick. I'm gonna tell you, there are a lot of females that's out here getting and I'm not talking about nobody specifically. All right, I'm not talking about nobody specifically. I just want to say something. There are a lot of females out here that's getting all type of different like butt enhancements and stuff like that. But you know, I'm one of those people that could really appreciate a slim shorty. I don't think every single shorty needs to have one of them super big asses. You could be slim and still be fine. You could be slim, and still be fine. So that's just my opinion. I don't think every female needs to go get a butt implant and all this to be thick and all that, because I think that you can still be slim and you can still be fine. There are a lot of women out here that don't get the butt implants, ain't doing none of that shit, and they are drop dead gorgeous. Look at Rihanna. That's why other day somebody was asking me, did I think somebody was prettier than Rihanna? And to be honest with you, what was going on in the back of my head, and this is no disrespect to any female that's had any kind of surgery, because do what you want to do. But what's going on in the back of my head was Rihanna's always been fine. Rihanna's always been fine. Rihanna didn't put nothing into her body. As far as I know, she hasn't had no surgery. Yep, on the replay. That's a fact. When that shit came out, I was in love. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That, oh, hey, Mr. DJ, that shit, that on the replay shit, whatever, that I was in love. She's fine. And she's don't got no super fat ass, no perfect breasts, no perfect waist, and she's fine. So that's just my opinion. I mean, do what you want to do. There are a lot of men out here that don't care if you get surgery or not. There are a lot of men out here that don't care if you have the fattest butt in the world or not. You know, I'm one of those. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Coincidentally, I've been fortunate enough that I think because I'm so picky, I'm just extremely picky, not for nothing. Like I've messed around with a female here and there, um but in order for me to really, 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 really fall for you, like I gotta think that you a dime. Like, and this is not no disrespect to nobody or nothing like that, but I just have my preferences and you have to fall in line with what my preferences might be, which I'm gonna assume everybody is kinda like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, some people they'll be like, well, I can't be alone because then I can't have sex. And I'm busy thinking I don't want to have sex if I'm not with somebody that I want to have sex with. If I don't really, that's why I can't really, I don't, that's why the whole cheating thing don't work for me. Because if I don't want to have sex with you, I'm not gonna, the mind might be willing, but the body ain't. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, but this is just not working for me. No disrespect to anybody. I'm just being honest. Shout out to Ray Banda, keeping the $5 drive alive. He says $5 make ya holla. Well, everybody considers fine to be whatever they consider it to be. So what I might find is attractive is not necessarily what somebody else might find is attractive. You feel me? Um, Shout out to the Game is Rigged joining the $2 drive. He says motherfuckers will have 60-year-old poom poom with a 25-year-old. First of all, 9 times out of 10, if they getting surgery on one thing, they getting surgery on the other, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And when I tell you, if you watch porn, believe me, you've seen a surgically repaired vagina before. You just don't know that you have. Because who you think they practice a lot of this shit on? Because they gotta practice in order to get better at it. Who you think they practice a lot of this shit on? I'm okay with stretch marks. That's a fact. When they first started doing the fake stuff, who do you think they was practicing on? IG didn't exist. IG didn't exist. Who you think they first started doing all of these experimental surgeries on? They was going to these porn stars. We want to do an experimental surgery on you. We need somebody to do the surgery on. We saw your vagina. It looks terrible. And, we have these ideas that might help fix it. But I'm saying that's what all this shit started. Title's not clickbait. We've been talking about Tekashi. We stopped talking about Tekashi for 2 seconds. You called the title clickbait. So I'm gonna hit you dead with with your bags. Let's get up out of here. Yeah, they call it vaginal rejuvenation. That is what they call it though. That's a fact. Yep, and y'all people don't know. Y'all people don't know no better. Y'all coming in here trolling. I'm straight kicking you. You getting straight hit with your bags and you getting up out of here. So everybody that think they're gonna come in here and troll, yeah. Straight. Can I get some bags? We just hit somebody dead in the face with their bags. Yo, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Pardon me. Sorry about that, y'all. This shit stop. My apologies and shit. We back. That'd be crazy. I'd be like, yo, I'll be right back, man. It'd be like 2 seconds. I come back like 100 people bounce. Like, what the hell? Hope y'all come back so I can get them commercials. Somebody asked me what I think about Hassan Campbell. I don't know what goes on over there. It seems like homeboy has some new thing happens to him every other day. And it's easy to say that the nigga's capping, right? It's easy to say, yo, this nigga Hassan Campbell was lying, that didn't happen. But I'm a YouTube content creator, and I know about the weird shit that happens over here to me. I know about the weird shit that niggas do when they hate you. So I can't say that it didn't happen. So I'm not going to stand there and be like, I'm not going to stand there and say Hassan Campbell was lying. I'm not going to stand there and say that he didn't have police come to his house. I don't know if he was swatted, but I'm not going to say that police didn't come to his house. I'm not going to say none of that didn't happen. But what I will say, I've had you, if you, like, you're not a content creator, then, okay, so content creators, even the ones that don't like him, y'all know how some of these people get when they don't like you. They do just some of the most evil, weirdest shit that don't make no sense. If I told you some of the stuff that people have done or tried to do to me, you understand what I'm saying? If I told you about some of the stuff that people try to do to me, it'll come to a point where some of y'all just wouldn't even believe it, because it'll be like, why would somebody do that to somebody else? Like, that don't even make sense. So I don't even talk about it. That's why I don't talk about the people that's trying to cause me problems. I don't talk about the people that hate me. If you try to troll me or anything like that, this is not a conversation we're about to have. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna keep it pushing, and I'm gonna go on to whatever I'm doing. I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it. So, a lot of times people don't get that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you know. Up top promo, double K promotions. I know. I know you know. You know what I'm saying? So people is like always doing weird shit. You understand? When you're a content creator, especially when you visible, they can see you. They can see you out on the street, know who you are, this and this and that. I haven't actually got any hate on the street ever. You understand what I'm saying? I haven't got any hate on the street. Nobody came up to me and said nothing to me weird. Shout out to that. Nobody has came up to me, said anything to me weird. Nobody is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. But, people will try to take you out of your character. You understand what I'm saying? Just recently I had somebody like record a conversation me and them had over the phone. And I'm not going to lie to you. As soon as I'm not dumb. Like, as soon as you start talking to me a certain way, I'm like, this shit can't be real. So you're not going to never find me on any social media threatening nobody. I'm a little bit smarter now. So I say, as of, you're not going to find me on social media threatening nobody. You're not going to have no audio conversations of me being on the phone threatening nobody. That's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what the other person is saying. I don't care what the other person is talking about. It's just not going to happen. I'm covering a case right now where you have a lot of people jammed up, where you have a lot of people that are about to go to jail. Maybe, we don't know. But we have a couple of people that already are in jail. And one of the main reasons why these people got caught up is because of their text messages, because of their IG posts, and because of their conversations that they've been having on the phone. I'm not doing that. You could call me whatever you want to call me. Yeah, we're not going to let that go through, because we try not to use the R word also. Sorry about that, John. Yeah, that we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Other people might be doing all that stuff. Other people might be trying to say, you know what? I'm going to help the authorities. And don't call me locked up. That's a fact. Unless I'm doing an interview. Shout out to Jimbo, keeping the $2 drive alive. He said, thank you, Force, for your hard work. Hashtag BBN fam. I appreciate you. But you're not gonna catch me on no phone talking crazy. Almost all of the evidence that they have against these people in this case that we covering right now is telephone communications, IG communications, and freaking text messages. So I'm not gonna be on the phone talking crazy to nobody. You and also, just so we could be clear, when do gang members, when do anybody that's solid, gang member or not, when do anybody that's solid record a conversation? Who does that? We're not letting that go through because of the N-word. Shout out to Louis Cologne for the donation. Appreciate you, my brother. If it ain't positive, keep it pushing. Up top promo, Double K Promotion said, listen, I've been there, did that, learned from it. Sex, money, murder. If it ain't positive, keep it pushing. That's a whole fact. What kind of person, tapes a conversation that they having with somebody? What solid? I've never heard of anybody that's solid that does that. I'm just saying. I've personally never heard of an individual that's a solid person out here in the streets, a solid individual at home, a solid person just in general, no bitch ass tendencies, that will tape an individual when they're on the phone with them. I've never heard of that. So just always be mindful of where your sources are. Only workers comp convo because they be on some BS. Oh man. Charlie Santana said, I'm not a journalist or a YouTuber, and I still prefer to speak on certain things in person. You never know if you set up in a three-way call or if someone else with the person. That's a whole fact. Shout out to ESPO 701. I can't say all that other stuff, but born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, dope. Born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, keeping the $2 drive alive. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm the type of person that I hear that you taping somebody's conversation ever. You without them knowing, I'm never gonna trust you. So shout out to the people that roll with that dude. Shout out to y'all. A couple of years from now, y'all gonna be like, there were signs. Yeah, you're not safe in person. They could be taping that also. But watch, a couple of years from now, the people, everybody out here that y'all got individuals taping conversations of other individuals, y'all gonna be a couple of years from now when y'all all get jammed up and get caught up and whoever snitched first, y'all gonna be like, damn, there was signs. There were signs. Somebody pointed out to me the other day that Tekashi's IG actually went up. Somebody pointed out to me the other day that Tekashi's subs that he has on IG went up. What do you think? Somebody cover your trail. What do you think is gonna happen? Somebody pointed out to me the other day that Tekashi 6ix9ine subs. No, he's not taken down. This shit is still up. He said that on the stand. That the Tekashi 6ix9ine subs on IG went up. I don't understand how anybody thinks this guy's still not going to be able to have a career. I don't understand it. I should be a paralegal. I doubt it, but I appreciate you, DSTN. Bree said your numbers go up when you either dead or in jail. That's a fact also. That's a fact. Followers don't equal ticket sales. That's a fact. But you're also talking about an individual that has the highest selling album, highest streamed song of the fucking year, part of my language, of the year, and he was in jail on the entirety of the year. You listening to what I'm saying? 6ix9ine's been in jail since 2018. In 2019, he has the most selling, most streamed song. What are you talking about? Followers, subs, whatever. Y'all still think? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say because at this point, I don't know what to say. If people sincerely really think that that guy isn't gonna have any career after he gets out, I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, sorry, this picked me some funny shit. Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Somebody picked me something funny. Somebody say I don't even want to repeat it because the shit is funny, but I'm not getting in that. King Kwan said only a small percentage of the world believes in no snitching. Not the whole world, and that's a 100% fact. Shout out to Dice TV. His career is already bigger than it was while he's in jail. Of course, he's still gonna have a career. Nobody's gonna do anything to him, and the excuse will be he's too high profile. First of all, y'all do understand that there's gonna be an agent watching him just so they could try to figure out a way to get another person caught up in more RICOs. There's gonna be agents watching him because they want somebody to go after him. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that goes after him is going to be involved in Treyway in some way or non-Trey in some manner. And due to them being involved in non-Trey, they're going to be able to then try to flip that person to get more people snitched on. So they're going to be waiting for somebody to go after 6ix9ine. I don't understand how people don't see this. I swear, if he say Treyway in one of his songs, I'm going to fall out. So I don't see how people don't see this. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He's gonna have his own security, and most likely the feds is gonna be watching him in hopes that they could find somebody watching him. All knowledge is power. It's the application of that power that it's the applicate. All knowledge has the potential to be power. It's the application of that knowledge that proves whether it's beneficial to you or not. 6ix9ine ain't even gonna be paying for his career. And believe me, the dudes they gonna have with 6ix9ine is gonna be shooters. I'm telling you. And then on top of that, if they kill somebody, there's always gonna be the 6ix9ine has this gang after him, this world-renowned gang after him. So those dudes might kill a nigga or two. Part of my language. Them dudes might kill a person or two. And no, Everybody knows people trying to kill 6ix9ine. Yeah, that was an accident, but I only used it one time. I'm trying not to use it. If he still has 14.4 million subs, right? You think they're just going to listen to one of his songs one time? Each one of those people are probably going to listen to his songs 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times in a month. They might just put that shit on loop and go take a shower. They might put the shit on loop while they cleaning up. Yeah, they're going to use 6ix9ine as bait for like the first 2-3 years he's out. I'm telling you. So y'all, okay, hold on. How often have I been wrong about anything? How often have I'm telling you right now that the federal government is going to use 6ix9ine as bait? I'm telling you that right now. How often have I been wrong about shit? So all of y'all people that's thinking y'all gonna run down on 6ix9ine because he's this or he's that, I'm telling you right now, you might not want to do that. He gonna have shooters with him, and he's also gonna have the federal government watching him because they know that the people that's gonna be coming after him is gonna most likely be involved in some kind of gang, and they're gonna be able to then start a new investigation. Yep, bags to the face. I hit you with them Lion King bags, Mufasa. And do you think these rappers are gonna stay away from him after he freaking goes platinum all by, when he goes triple platinum all by himself? When he goes triple platinum all by himself, you think that these rappers are gonna stay? You don't think they're gonna be chomping at the bit to do a song with him? Yo, let's get some bags up there. We threw somebody out. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Do y'all understand how precarious people position in the rap industry is? That you could be at the top one day and then the next day people don't even know your name. The next day you can't even get into a club. Not for free, I'm saying period. War bags. Watch, I'm telling you what's gonna happen, man. Y'all don't understand. T.I. was accused of snitching. We got almost 550 people in here, man. We could get to 300 likes. Hit that like button. I'm telling you, they gotta first of all, they're gonna be watching 6ix9ine. This is for if anybody gets caught up trying to go after 6ix9ine, I'm gonna explain why you're an idiot. One, if you watch this channel, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be watching him. I'm telling you right now, the feds are gonna be watching him because they know that there's gonna be some idiot that's gonna go after 6ix9ine, and then they're gonna be able to start up a new investigation on whatever gang that fool is affiliated with. Right? Just so we can be clear. Two, his security is gonna be shooters. What was Elliot Grange's security? Elliot Grange's security was shooters. He gonna have shooters with him. There's a whole bunch of people. See, Funkmaster Flex is just keeping it funky. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. That's his term. I didn't mean to use it, but that he says that, so I'm not biting off of him. I was just trying to play with words with Funk Master Flex's name. But Funk Master Flex was just keeping it a stack. I'm going to explain why. A lot of these dudes act like they would never snitch, right? But a lot of these dudes, they don't want to live in prison. A lot of these dudes don't want to be in prison. Can't live in prison. Thanks for correcting me, the Unique Collection. 6ix9ine is going to have shooters with him. They might be big and sloppy, but they're going to be shooters. He got shooters with him. I'm telling you. And the first couple of people they shoot, the same thing is going to happen like when Elliot Grange's guy shot somebody. Nothing. They're going to get shot, and then they're going to get the charges. .6ix9ine is going to come out and expose what people are doing to him. .6ix9ine, when he gets free, he's going to expose exactly what people are doing to him. He's going to expose exactly whatever is the BS that he believes happened to him. That's what he's going to expose. And from what I know personally, that's going to that might change some people's perception of the situation. Some people are going to say snitching is still wrong. I don't agree with snitching, but you know what? I'm not doing 47 years for some people that was doing that to me. That ain't happening. And just so y'all know, as much of a snitch as people are accusing 6ix9ine of, he never taped anybody's conversations. That's some real snitch shit. Taping motherfuckers' conversations. That's some real snitch shit. Like, you can't tell me you tape somebody's conversation and I trust you. I don't care what you are. Civilian, gang member, whatever. You can't tell me, and I don't care how cool we are. I don't care if you my family member. You told me you taped somebody else's conversation without them knowing. There's no way me and you could be cool. Because that's your parents ain't teach you well shit. You can't say you hate snitches, but you okay with motherfuckers that tape niggas' conversations that they don't know they getting taped. No, he didn't. He recorded the stuff that he recorded on his phone. As far as I know, they all agreed to the shit to be recorded and sent to DJ Academics. That's literally what the government basically said, and literally what the defense is also saying. Nobody is arguing about that in court. Tekashi 6ix9ine was recording stuff with the approval of everybody. It was an agreement with everyone. He wasn't doing it against anybody's fucking, trying to get people jammed up. Some states it's illegal, but who does that? Like on some super real shit. Like, you can't tell me you dangerous drug guy, you a dangerous gang member, or you a tough guy, and you busy taping people conversations and they don't know. Shout out to Ty Boogie with the donation, keeping the $5 drive alive. Appreciate you. You just can't tell me that. I mean, I guess you could tell other people that. They'll go for that. They'll be like, oh, you really got that guy. You taped him and he didn't know he was being taped. He sure sounded like he didn't want no problems. Yeah, nigga, I ain't never saying nothing over the phone. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Give me 1 second. I'm coming right back. Y'all don't gotta leave. Give me 1 second. I just gotta go get something. He wasn't an informant from the get-go. He didn't start helping the police until after they arrested him. He said on the stand that when he started helping the police was the day after he got arrested. He said that on the stand. So what if you got a crazy BM that be lying for child support? Because I recorded mines. I don't know. I guess that's up in the air. I guess that's up in the air. I don't know. I don't know. But I have a crazy baby mama. She doesn't trying to just. Let me repeat. Let me correct that. I have a baby mama. The mother of my daughter. Me and her don't always see on the same terms. Let me not call her crazy because that's not fair to her. Whether we agree or disagree on whatever, it's not fair to her. We don't agree all the time. We disagree often on almost everything. Uh, I've never tried to record her. I think I agree with Red Rick. Red Rick said domestic stuff is different. You have to record people when you have issues with child support. It's documented from court. I think I agree with Red Rick on that one. Or if I don't agree with him entirely, I'm leaning really closely in that direction. That's a fact. That's why that's just something different. I'm talking about people trying to record people, then they get you on a telephone call and they try to talk tough to you so you could say something crazy. And if you don't know no better, you say something crazy. And then the next thing you know, you got some weird shit out there in the universe. Now, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. Shout out to Victorious. Shout out to Vic Star for the donation. Appreciate you, baby girl. And just so we could be clear about something, just so we could be clear about something, the CEO Chris is the person that got everyone jammed up. The the problem that they had that had anything to do with Tekashi, that was all infighting. CEO Chris, in my belief, just my belief, in my opinion, is the one that got everybody jammed up. I don't know what charges Mel copped to, but Mel didn't cop to anything that involved Tekashi, I don't believe. Um, the only people that had charges involving Tekashi, as far as I know, is Shotti and Hov. Those are the only people, as far as I know, who charges are connected directly to Tekashi. Everybody else's charges is connected to CEO Chris. Oh, but he's not in the RICO, so not even him. I was gonna say Fu Banga, because he shot in the thing, but he's not in the RICO. Fu Banga's not in the RICO. So I'm talking about in the RICO. But yes, Fu Banga's charges, Kuda B's charges, thank you for correcting me, and Kuda B's charges. So Kuda B's charges, Fu Banga's charges, Shotti's charges, and Harv's charges. The driver was recording Shotti and 6ix9ine every 5 minutes after he started working with the government. He just, I don't know, he had like he just walked around with a battery, a recording device with infinite battery life. The Crips knew about CEO Chris. Let me explain to y'all real quick about the thing that happened with the Crips, just for everybody that don't know, right? So basically what happened is CEO Chris was with a couple of different gangs before. He was with the Trini. For everybody that don't know, that's Trinitario. He was with Latin Kings. A couple of times he was switching between those guys. And what happened was when he got with the Crips didn't trust him. The Crips saw something weird. The Crips actually tried to come after him, but he disappeared and they couldn't get to him, so they went and they got to somebody else allegedly. Allegedly. So the Crips. So I don't know what to tell you. I guess if you some snitching dude, stay away from the Crips. They ain't playing. The Crips caught on, and you know he had to get away from the Crips, and then he went straight to the No, Mel was not sentenced as far as I know. He had to get away from the Crips. The Crips wasn't playing with him. He was a Crip before he was Blood. Wait, what takes too long, John Goodman? What takes too long, John Goodman? Tell us. As far as who shot at Chief Keef, I believe the person that's taking the fall for it is Kuda. Wednesday they're gonna deliberate. Hey, Latin Kings and the Trini do not get along. How in the hell did was he a Latin King twice and a Trini like 3 times? Or at least once. Like, how does that work? Somebody said it's not that he had to get away. He was just jacking too many hoods. He was never official. He just had friends. I don't know. I'm hearing that he was actually involved in these gangs. Because I am saying that I know a specific person that was actually in one of these gangs that he was in. But I guess you're right. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to let that go through, James Belcher, and you know why. It don't got the N word in it, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have arguments like that. All I know is that the Crips figured him out, and allegedly, the Crips brought some smoke to him. Somebody keep telling me Chris is out. I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. I can't tell you. That might be what the problem was with the Crips also. As far as I know, Crips make money. And this is not a knock on any other gang. I'm just saying, but as far as I know, Crips make money. So you can't really bring money to like a Crip situation and that's your way in all the time. Depending on what set you messing with, I guess. Nah, he was in the regular prison guard. I think all of the defense attorneys did really well in the closing arguments. I thought all the attorneys, the defense and the prosecution, all of them, I think everybody did really well in the closing arguments. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to see what happened. I can't say that I think anybody's going to get off. I can't say that I think that anybody's going to get found guilty. I'm going to say this one more time. I don't have beef with any YouTube content creator. If I hear YouTube content creator beefing with me or beefing at me, I ignore them and I just don't talk about them, say their name, and I just stay away from them. I don't have no beefs with nobody. I don't that's not this type of channel. So if you come here trying to create beef between me and another YouTube content creator, I'm just gonna just hit you with your bags and keep it pushing. I have no idea what the verdict is gonna be. I have no idea. I said, I think that everybody's closing arguments was good. The government had these guys did a lot of talking over the phone. These guys did a lot of texting. These guys did a lot of IG. These guys did a lot of DMing. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know how dudes talk over the phone about criminal stuff. I don't know how dudes do anything on social media that is not above board. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Snow Billy said he protected Post Malone on live today. I don't know what to tell you. Snow Billy just says stuff. I think Snow Billy is an extremely entertaining individual. Somebody told me that that Harv broke that Harv did that. At this point, I'm not 100% sure, but the video literally says allegedly on the thumbnail. So I don't know why people don't. At this point, I got to think that people don't know how to read. To be honest with you, the video, the thumbnail literally says allegedly. Allegedly. It literally says that. That's why every time somebody says something about that video, I'm just like, you're just trying to start an argument. It's literally says allegedly. And I'm pretty sure in the video I say at least one time, yo, I heard this shit. I don't know how true this shit is. I heard the shit. I do not know how true it is. I'm not even going to tell who told me it. He said I created so Billy Nice a business. I don't know what he's doing over there. I'll be honest with you. He's over there having fun, talking about the shit he talk about. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't do the random beefing. I don't do that. I don't care for that. I'm too much in my feelings. Okay, I'm not gonna kick you. I'm not gonna kick you. I think you're trying to start an argument with me, but I'm not gonna kick you. Okay, one, we don't call women whores on this channel, so I'm kicking you. I'm hitting you dead in the face with your bag, Hungry Jacks. Two, we don't wish people to go to prison. So you did two things wrong. So I'm hitting you dead with your bags. Go get another fucking account or don't come back. We don't do that. We not wishing prison on nobody. And we not calling women whores. How you fucking feel about that? What up, Rio?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, my brother. How you doing today?
Doing good, man. You know, like I said, wanted to come through and
we can't hear you.
Hold up. Can you hear me right now?
You got to speak louder or put the phone near you.
Hold up.
You sound like you got like the phone's outside the vehicle. And you like shouting out through the window. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold up. Does it sound better?
That sounds a lot better, my brother. What's up?
Not much, man. You know, just coming through, you know what I mean, just show some love and shit. You know what I mean? Because this last week or two, you know what I mean, you go into the court, you know, you already know, but I'll be starting work, you know, 11 o'clock, midnight.
Yeah, so you know, I know.
Tonight show, I'll be asleep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's also just for all the little trolls that come in and, you know, they're like, oh, 6ix9ine's on stand, where's Rio? Look, I just want to say real quick, I never said that 6ix9ine wasn't telling. That was our whole argument. And what I said was, look, you're not saying nothing that they don't already know. That's the only thing. At the end of the day, he ain't say shit that they ain't already know. But, you know, depending on what rules you're going by, which rules you want to talk about, then, you know, he did way too much. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, as far as anything that I've been associated with, that would be a definitely no. You know what I mean? But I mean, I feel like shit. I don't know, unless I'm wrong, but I feel like he didn't say nothing they didn't already know. I feel like they just used them as confirmation, just to, you know, fucking fill it all up. I mean, they already had everything he said. They already had that evidence. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. As far as I could tell, the stuff that he told on, he was just confirming. Like they already had whatever they needed to say that the thing happened, and 6ix9ine was confirming. That is, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't. See, I've always said, yeah, okay, he snitched or whatever the case is. But my point has always been, what the feds actually want, he don't know. And I've been saying that for the longest. And now we know what the feds actually wanted. And what the feds actually wanted was the information that CEO Chris had.
Exactly, and nobody speaks about Chris because nobody knows Chris. Nobody's like, who's that, right? But the popular person, the person that, I mean, before all this shit went down, everybody, not everybody, but, you know what I mean, a majority of people who were even paying attention to 6ix9ine, a lot of them were fans, but a lot of them were dudes who just wanted bad for dude. You know what I mean? They wished bad upon him, and he went down, and they're just waiting for the moment, like, oh yeah, look at what he's doing. You know what I mean? And oh, he's telling and this that. So they're waiting for that. But you know what I mean? They don't want to hear nothing else about nobody else. Not even just Chris. Nobody else. Anybody else might be talking. They're like, we ain't worried about that. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine's telling. That's the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, and I'm gonna tell you why that's messed up. Because that's what's gonna allow for this dude, CEO Chris, in about 2 or 3 years, to sneak himself back into a gang and get those guys caught up. Because what's gonna happen is 6ix9ine is gonna be attached to this, and people are gonna keep saying 6ix9ine, 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 and people are gonna forget this dude, CEO Chris, went in there and put everybody in rooms with drugs.
Yeah, exactly, and a lot of people don't even. I mean, they have dude's mugshot, but a lot of people don't even know what this dude Chris looked like. You know what I mean? I just seen that mugshot fucking yesterday. Before that, I didn't even know what he looked like. You know what I mean? And you talking about how they said, well, he was in this gang, that gang, and you know what I mean? That just makes you think, if he was this quick to flip on these dudes, imagine, you know what I mean? The reason why he could have been jumping from gang to gang is because, look, he helped get this dude arrested. Okay, now I don't want to
get out of here.
Now I got to hop over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a possibility.
So, I mean, people, but you know, people just want, you know, what makes the bigger story, and of course that's 6ix9ine. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It doesn't even have. You always report this shit non-biasedly, and just looking at it just for the facts. I mean, Chris was the dude who really had all the big info. I mean, what did 6ix9ine say? Like, yeah, you know, I was going over there, and you know, you see the video, yeah, I was kidnapped. I mean, shit like that. But I mean, of course, these are charges. I mean, you could say they're serious charges, but the bigger shit, and not just the bigger shit, but for them to say, oh yeah, Chris has been working with us since May. You know what I mean? Like, people want to talk shit and say, okay, 6ix9ine, he flipped the next day, right? But at the same time, obviously what happened there was everybody knows that 6ix9ine was talking to him before they arrested him, and everybody knows that they offered him protection. It wasn't just protection like, look, we'll protect you because dudes are planning to kill you. It was like, look, we'll protect you. What you have to do is work with us. And I bet you at first he was like, nah, I'm good. I mean, I'm just going to try to stay away from these dudes. But then they arrested him, and then he's like, oh, fuck, like, okay, now what? You know what I mean? And that's why he started, in my opinion, why he started working with him. You know what I mean? But all these dudes been working with him, you know, months before. And this is only the people that we know of. You know what I mean? When it comes to the feds, there won't be a lot of paperwork on a lot of this shit. I told my story about, you know what I mean, how fucking two older homeboys in the hood, like, they got caught up in some shit. It was a fed case. And you know what I mean, one of the dudes was telling us, like, I took the plea because dude was gonna fucking tell on me, you know what I mean? And everybody was like, okay, well, where's the paperwork? And he's like, I don't have paperwork, but that's just what it was. And, you know, so at the end of the day, nobody knew what to think of it. And, I mean, one of the dude who supposedly told, he ended up dying. You know what I mean? He died in jail. And fucking his sister fucking showed me letters of him writing to her and letting her know, like, the reasons why he told it. You know what I mean? That he was just trying to get home and this, that, like, you know what I mean? And there was never no paperwork for this. So for all those saying, where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? There's not always paperwork, especially how you even said this. If Harvard Duke didn't take this to trial, you wouldn't even know about Chris. You wouldn't even know about the ex-girlfriend. You wouldn't even, like, you know what I mean? None of these people would have taken the stand, and it would have been all just, you know, confidential. Just nothing spoke of it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul TV for the donation, keeping the $5 drive alive. Appreciate you. Said enjoy your weekend. So hold on. So somebody right here says, and Chris was the one saying all that instigating shit and antagonizing people to turn on each other. Woo Back Get said that. Absolutely. I listened to the testimony in there, and it looked like CEO Chris was antagonizing individuals to be at each other. Like, he was adding a fuel to the fire that helped create a division amongst the actual individuals that was in the organization. Yo, we got 600 people in here, man. We could get this up to 400 likes. Could y'all hit that like button?
Yeah, I mean, and I believe that 100%. I mean, not even having to see the evidence, because the thing is, if he's trying to make sure, he wasn't just trying to get a light sentence. You know, like you say, he said, I'm just trying to fucking save my ass. Like, he's trying to do no jail time. So what he's trying to do, what he's been trying to do, you know what I mean, him being smart about it, he's been trying to get the most, you know what I mean, incriminating shit on these dudes. And I mean, that in a way, I mean, that's what he's supposed to do, but in a way that's just so fucked up when you think about it, because, you know, when we think about entrapment and the way that they do a lot of, you know, black and brown people, like, as far as entrapment goes, and the feds know that this dude's working for him, and like, yeah, just get him caught up in whatever the fuck you can. Like, at the end of the day, I get it, dudes are doing wrong, dudes know what they're doing, they're making their own decisions, but at the same time, to have somebody actively out there working for the feds and like, yeah, just reel them in, try to get them on this, try to get them on that. Like, it's fucked up. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. CEO Chris,
I get it.
They whole team probably would have been a lot stronger if CEO Chris was never invited into the fold.
Exactly. I mean, but it's crazy because at the end of the day, you never know who to trust, really, because I mean, it don't matter like who, like, even your own family, you know what I mean, could do some shady shit. So you think, like, you know what I mean, dudes that even if you grew up with them, and you know what I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean dudes are gonna stay loyal. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody looking out for the best interest of themselves. You know what I mean? And
it's a fact.
I mean, what can you do?
And that's a fact.
You know,
that's a whole fact.
And you know, people talk about, well, fucking this dude wasn't built for this, or this dude was this and that. So yeah, he's gonna stay solid. Nah, at the end of the day, you never know. I've known dudes, you know what I mean, who's done some shit in the streets. Like, I'm talking about some, you know what I mean, shooting shit, killing shit. And at the end of the day, it's all fun and games when they ain't caught up for some shit. It's like, yeah, you know, everybody knows him because, you know what I mean, he fucking did this and that. But at the same time, that's when it's fun and games. But then when they get caught up for, say, another shooting or whatever, then it's like, oh, hold up, I'm facing how many years? Like, nah. Like, what can I tell them? You know what I mean? I've seen dudes fucking fold, and dudes who killers, you know what I mean? Fucking killers fucking fold, and you know what I mean? And because at the end of the day, I don't know, like, some people see it as a game, you know what I mean? Even the dudes who are really street dudes. So I don't get when people are like, oh, no, this guy's not a street dude. He don't know what he's playing with. He's playing a dangerous game. Like, even dudes who are street dudes, a lot of them see this shit as a game. They want to see how much they can get away with. They want to see how high up, you know what I mean, as far as standing, as far as reputation, you know what I mean, where they can make it go. And at the end of the day, if they get caught up, some of them will stay solid, and some of them are like, nah, look, I was just fucking playing this game. Like, I'm not too serious about this, man. Well, you know what I mean? How can I get home? So,
yeah. It's a fact. And Red Rick says, first of all, I appreciate you, Riviera. Appreciate you. I've been watching your comments. I just didn't want to cut off the guests. Red Rick says CEO Chris literally is on the police payroll. No, he literally is on the police payroll. When he was working for the state, they was literally giving him money. The sergeant was paying him actual money. And now that he's working for the federal government, they're allowing him to keep like $3 million. Shout out to C-Mo, keeping the $2 drive alive. So snitch rules came out there with no RICO laws. Snitch rules came out, there were no RICO laws. Copy. When the rules for you can't snitch came out, RICO laws didn't exist.
And you know what's crazy is that people are so worried about 6ix9ine, right? But we always talk about, you know, like these things, like I said, like entrapment. We talk about police being held accountable for the actions and all this shit. Everybody's so busy being mad at 6ix9ine, but everybody's overlooking the fact that they're talking about that dude's girlfriend, the sergeant at the NYPD. You know what I mean? Like, where's she at? She's not being held accountable for none of this shit, but she was moving dope for these dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nobody's mad about that. Everybody's just like, well, you know, it is what it is. Who cares about what the hell 6ix9ine's doing? When we want to talk about, you know what I mean, like equality and making shit fucking just and fair, but then we're not worried about a corrupt police officer moving around dope. You know what I mean? Said he's like, come on, bro.
Now you're right about that.
The wrong thing.
You're right about that. Also, Also, shout out to Noble T Patterson Bay joining the $2 drive. He said, "Who the dude is literally met 6ix9ine at the store." We don't know who that person is, but that person worked in the music industry. He asked who was the person that found 6ix9ine. That person works in the music industry. Anyway, we gotta call this a wrap. So what you want to go out with, Rio?
Nothing much, man. Just at the end of the day, we've been saying the shit like keep the same energy for everybody, and at the same time, look at the actual facts because like I've been talking about in the comments, like it's crazy. I in my opinion, not to talk bad about people, but obviously there's been a tension between Hot 97 and I know they, what's his name? What was Ebro? I know that he said, look, before 6ix9ine got arrested, we were gonna bring him up and this, that, and that. Yeah, maybe they were gonna do that, but at the end of the day, they still didn't like the dude. Ebro still don't like the dude. He's still biased against the dude. You know what I mean? He's one of the big dudes over there, and they have somebody who's in the courtroom, right? And you were in the courtroom, and it's crazy how there's two different stories. And at the end of the day, someone could say, well, Frost could be wrong, but at the end of the day, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but I have a lot of faith in what you report. You get what I'm saying? And
somebody said. Wait, hold on. Before we go any further, somebody said something that was the opposite of what I said. Who said that?
That you know what I mean? Fucking that Lisa chick, right? I don't know what's her name.
Lisa Evers?
Yeah, right.
What she said?
You gotta. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot. You have to watch the interview, but basically, like I said, she was saying, look, dude is bringing up Jim Jones, Cardi B. He's bringing them up for no reason. He's just saying like.
Okay, hold on. Let's just make something clear real quick before you go any further. He had no reason in the world to say Cardi B's name. He actually did bring up Cardi B out of fucking nowhere. That is a fact. The Jim Jones situation is they were showing him pictures and asking him who's that. I don't know how he was supposed to not say that's Jim Jones.
Exactly. But
I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what the problem is real quick. Lisa Evers might not have actually been in court that day. On that day, she might have had an assistant or somebody else be in court. That particular person reported to her something that wasn't above board. So let's not blame Lisa Evers for that.
If that's the case, then that's the case. I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but even in their titles, they're putting 6ix9ine revealed as FBI agent, and like what she was saying herself was like, yeah, he's been an FBI agent this whole time. Oh, he's been a plant. You know what I mean? Like, and they're reporting it as facts. You know what I mean? They're reporting it as facts that he's a plant. You know what I mean? By the FBI, but.
I'm trying to be as respectful as possible to that platform. Like I'm always trying to be respectful to all platforms. But also you have to understand, these people just started actually really covering the story.
Yeah, so I don't blame them too much. And besides that, I know that there's been problems between them. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's a thing where they're trying to, limit dude's name as much as possible or whatever the case might be. But, at the end of the day, to report that as facts, to say, okay, now we know that this is what's been going on. And like you said, they haven't been covering it from the beginning, and who knows if someone else is taking notes and then reporting it back. And, it's kind of like that telephone effect where things get lost in translation. You know what I'm saying?
Now, also, in their defense, 6ix9ine hopped from gang to gang. And often when people hop from gang to gang, it's because they are working with the government. So, in this particular case, what she could be doing is she could be applying knowledge of how she knows how the government works and then applying it to this particular situation. Because look, CEO Chris been working with the government, and what does he do? He hops from gang to gang, right?
Yeah.
So that's what she's doing. So just to be just to be fair, we should always be fair to individuals, even when we don't necessarily agree with them. Shout out to Red Rick with the donation. joining the $5 drive. He said, "Why isn't people mad that the government and Chris put dangerous drugs on the street that kill people? You know, one outraged reporting that." Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just typed the wrong thing there. Clowns talk about 6ix9ine though. That's a fact. I don't know why people aren't talking about the fact that this dude put drugs all over the street. But this is one thing that I am gonna say. His argument for that is gonna be that after he started working with the government, he didn't put drugs on the street anymore. But who is it to say that he had been working with the government before then, got people locked in, and then now we're gonna make it official?
Yo. Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe you're right though. Like, let's not discredit the people over there too much. I mean, who knows where the information's coming from? But like I said, the main thing that I have a problem with, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, 6ix9ine took the stand, so that is what it is. People are gonna accept it. People are not gonna accept it. At the end of the day, like I said, as far as gang politics, he did too much. But at the end of the day, he's an entertainer, so well, you know what I mean. If fans accept him, then what can you really do about it? You know what I mean? There ain't nothing you can do about it. But the only thing is, like I said, to report it as fact. Like, look, this is what we know now. You know what I mean? Like, nah, he never confessed that this is what's going on, or the government never said, yeah, he's been an agent, or you know what I mean. So it's not fact. That's all I'm saying. And that Lisa chick, she works for Fox News, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, you know, I told you that I know that one dude, Mr. Capone, and back in the days, she did a whole story on Mr. Capone, and it's funny because he even spoke about it on an interview before, and he said, you know what, it's funny because they acted like at first they wanted to shed light on the music and trying to give me exposure and try to spin it in a positive way. He said, but he felt like, what the hell? Like, when the story came out, like, the way they put it out was just like, look, this gang member is trying to make music, but he's still being a gang member. And instead of turning it into anything positive, she reported it as, should he be let into the music industry, like with his violent background, all kinds of shit that she spun it as. And he said, look, I did that story with her because they told me it was going to be reported a whole different way. But once it was out, and you know, he's like, I tried to reach it back out to him, and I got no response back. So he was like, I see what it is. Like, they played him basically. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Hold on. They're saying that you're wrong. And that interview wasn't Lisa Evans. That interview was Angie Martinez. And so somebody said,
No. I know it was Lisa.
Somebody's talking
about stuff too.
No, not that Capone, not the interview you're talking about. I'm talking about the interview that had to do with 6ix9ine.
Even with the 6ix9ine thing, it's Lisa. I was just watching it. What was it, 2 days ago or something?
Okay, so somebody else is talking about a different interview. The interview that had Angie Martinez, and they had the host on there that didn't know shit. And Angie Martinez was correcting the host, and they had to take that interview down after they put it up. That TT Rodriguez, I don't know who the girl name is.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I heard about that, but I'm talking
about
that was different. This is on Hot 97.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that interview, the TT Torres interview thing that they was doing. I watched about, I can't even say a whole 2 minutes of it, and I said, nope. I'm just keeping it a stat. I was like, nope, we're not doing this, because people like that is like sometimes you could tell when somebody has an agenda. You understand what I'm saying? They not trying to. You could just sometimes tell when somebody had an agenda. And in the first not even 2 minutes, I was like, yep, I am not doing this. And I just bounced. That was it. I turned that shit off. Somebody sent it to me. They said, yo, look at this. I was like, all right, I found some time in the day. I said, all right, I'm going to check it out. I clicked on that shit. She said the first couple of lines that came out of her mouth, I said, nope, I'm not doing this. Why in the hell is somebody trying to waste my time for? What did I do to them? I was thinking, you trying to waste my fucking time looking at this bullshit. So, I don't know. Shout out to her though. Maybe she just don't know no better. Not know no better. Maybe she don't know anything about the particular situation, so she didn't understand that. Maybe she thought, she just was gonna go on there and bash Tekashi, and she was gonna get the win that way. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, I mean, that's also just why I brought up the Capone thing, because it just seems like she spins it in whichever way she wants to. You know what I mean? But like I said, who knows? Maybe her info was wrong, but just from previous shit I've seen, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, that just people just say shit sometimes. You just be like, wow. Somebody said they don't even know why trolls talk in this chat. I don't know why trolls talk in this chat either, man. I just while you was talking, while you just talking, I just hit like 4 or 5 people with their bags. Could we get some bags, y'all? Y'all don't know about it, but I've been hitting people with their bags this whole time he was talking. I just wasn't gonna interrupt them. Could we get some bags, y'all? Could we get some bags up there?
yeah, everybody posts up the bags. I haven't even, you know what I mean, been looking at the comments or nothing, so I don't know what the hell's going on there, but
yeah, we just crazy. I just been kicking people while you was talking, because it did make ask the admins. They seen it, because I wasn't gonna interrupt you. Like, I wasn't gonna for bullshit. So, sometimes they just want to get a reaction out of me, and I'd be like, I don't feel like a reaction right now. I'm just gonna hit you with your bags. Nice and easy. Yeah. Anyway, yo, look, we gotta go. So close out. What you want to say in your closing?
Not much, man. Just everybody, same shit as always, man. Stay positive. All positive entities. Fucking stay away from all the negativity, and stay away from all these other dudes too. That all they do is spend all day online
talking about other dudes.
Somebody else's name. You know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody who can sit there and follow some dude who literally spends the whole day. You know what I mean? And the thing is, they'll be on. You know what I mean? Doing a video. Either they're on live or they'll do a video, and some people don't know some of these videos take a while to edit. So you have somebody who's there for 30 minutes to make a video or an hour to make a video, and then spend some more time to edit this shit. And at the end of the day, all it is putting down somebody else, you know what I mean, for trying to do their own shit. Like, I don't know. Like, if you are that invested in someone who's that invested in negative energy, then I you know what I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just going to, you know what I mean, bring negative energy to yourself.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it is what it is. Fucking Frost, keep doing your shit, because, like I said, that's why I've been fucking with you from the beginning. And you know what I mean? Because I tell you, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times I can tell right away somebody's intentions or somebody's character. I mean, you see right away with the homeboy over there talking shit. I told you from right away. I said, man, this guy. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? But it is what it is. And so, you know what I mean? Keep doing your shit. And the other day I sent you that shit through the Cash App. So
yeah. That's a fact.
See what's up. I mean, we're gonna get to that. And I mean, shoot probably gonna be shooting a music video either today or tomorrow. And I mean, still connected with all the dudes I was from back then. So I mean, we making shit connect, and it's gonna be something in the works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not just that, but we got a lot of screens. So also, if we have a lot of ad space, that's all I'm trying to say. People just want to have an ad space, just want to put up, like how we got the Morning Coffee there, the BBN there, how on the Tonight Show we have the pictures of the people. Also, people that cop merch, please send me pics. Please, everybody that cop merch, every single person, even if you sent me pics before, I might have lost them shits. Every single person that cop merch, please send me pics. I need pics. I need pics of you and merch. Please send it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think to grab mine. I mean, winter time's coming up. I'm about to grab that sweater.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been having my eye on that sweater, that BBN one. But
okay,
I'm gonna get that. Send you a picture, and yeah, like I said, you know what I mean. So we'll keep working as far as that goes, and you know what I mean, because you see some of the dudes I'm connected with, and you know what I mean, and they already connected with big labels like Empire, and you know what I mean. Other labels, I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but I mean, basically, you know what I mean, dudes is interested, but I restarted my IG page. I deleted my old shit, and you know what I mean, they're like, hey, it's good content, but you have no followers. You know what I mean? I restarted my shit. I'm like, maybe I have about 100 followers or some shit, but you know what I mean, I'm gonna start promoting my shit again, and
Also,
You
when
see
y'all
what we
send,
make it happen.
just so everybody knows, also, as you obviously see, when you send your picture in, your IG is on there. So anybody that's trying to promote their IG on this channel, you buy a shirt, you send me a pic, your IG is promoted, and that's a fact. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, my brother. I appreciate you. You already know.
Yeah, yeah. All right, stay up, bro.
Later. Zoe G says, laugh out loud. James is convinced you have a time machine. Even though you didn't spell time machine the right way. There's an M in those words. Yo, I keep telling y'all, man, at this point, if people are questioning my accuracy or integrity or anything like that that involves with this fucking job that I have, I don't know what to tell you. Can't put the Monday night back up because it got flagged. Sorry. But I might recut the Monday night jump off and then put it up. I have to take the music out because the music got me flagged. So I might recut it. We'll see what happens. I might recut it. You know what? I might recut it and then put it back up. I'm not even 100% sure which Rios is. Anyway, yo, look, I love y'all. I want everybody to have a beautiful day. You know what? As soon as you get off the jack and you have lunch or whatever you have, I want you to call your significant other and tell them that you love them. Tell them you was thinking about them. I want you to call your significant other after the live, as soon as you get lunch, when you get whatever opportunity that you get. I want you to either call your significant other or text your significant other and let them know that you're thinking about them. Let's spread some freaking love today. And who better to spread it to than people that's in our lives and deserve it? Let's do that. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.